This is Chef Boyardee, whose picture you see on the boxed and canned products. Hello, welcome to another episode of This, That, and the Other. And I wanted to discuss familiar pictures you see in the grocery stores quite often when you shop. Chef Boyardee products. It was founded by an Italian immigrant, Ettore Boyardee, B-O-I-A-R-D-I, in Cleveland, Ohio in 1928. After he left his position as the head chef at the Plaza Hotel in New York City, Ettore Boyardee opened a restaurant called Giardino d'Italia, the Garden of Italy, in Cleveland, Ohio. The idea for Chef Boyardee came about when the restaurant customers began asking him for spaghetti sauce, which he began to distribute in milk bottles. In 1928, he met Maurice and Eva Weiner, who were patrons of the restaurant and owners of a local self-service grocery store chain. They helped the Boyardee brothers develop a process for canning the food at scale in Cleveland. They also procured distribution across the United States through the groceries wholesale partners. He decided to phonetically spell his name as Boyardee, B-O-Y-A-R-D-E-E, to help Americans pronounce his name correctly. 1928, the first product to be sold was a ready-to-eat spaghetti kit, which included uncooked pasta, tomato sauce, and a container of grated cheese. By 1938, the company had outgrown its Ohio facility. Production was moved to Milton, Pennsylvania, where they could grow their own mushrooms, and there was a ready supply of tomatoes. During World War II, the U.S. military commissioned the company for the production of army rations. By 1946, Boyardee and his brother Mario decided to sell the company to American Home Foods in 1946 for nearly $6 million, equivalent to $99 million in 2025. He remained a spokesman and consultant for the brand until 1978 and appeared in television commercials for the brand. In 1996, American Home Foods turned its food division into International Home Foods. In 2000, International Home Foods was purchased by ConAgra Foods, which continued to produce Chef Boyardee canned pastas bearing Boyardee's likeness. 2025, Chef Boyardee was sold to Brentwood Partners under its portfolio company, Hometown Food Company. So that's what I was able to find out on the history of Chef Boyardee. Started out as just an Italian chef in a restaurant and ended up coming with a nationwide product, and it's still very popular today. And I do remember the boxed pizza mix as well. Of course, the various canned ravioli, beefaroni, spaghetti and meatballs, etc., various things that they have. And like I said, I'm looking for ideas on shows to do in the future. A lot of these things are popping up on eBay, or not eBay, I'm sorry, on Facebook, and that's where I'm getting these ideas to discuss these various obscure aspects of history, and that's what my show is basically about, preserving obscure aspects of history. And that being said, looking for ideas on shows to do in the future. If it's feasible, I'll research it and base a show on it. And like I've said, I always say, like, subscribe, share. As always, thanks for watching.